So I'm over at my friend's house and we just finished watching Game of Thrones. It was awesome. And I check my phone and I see I got an email talking about Mark Waid. Some court documents got released and apparently Mark Waid is caught red-handed admitting he screwed with Richard Koch II. Yeah, that was a bad idea, Meyer's contract with Antarctic Press. And when I say caught, I'm not talking HBO documentary Jinx admitting on a hot mic that producers basically proved you killed somebody. I'm talking about R. Kelly on video doing the deed. Jesus Christ, how stupid is Mark Waid? I'll tell you how stupid he is. He sent text messages to Joe Dunn saying he talked to Dunn to get him to do the right thing regarding Jawbreakers, gloated about it, and then when Richard Chance Me If You Dare Meyer went public about his conversation with Dunn, Waid texted Dunn to, let's say, strenuously inquire if Dunn felt bullied into severing the contract, and did so repeatedly until he could get confirmation from Dunn, which Dunn never gave. Oh, and Waid apparently never realized that he was talking to Joe Dunn, not his brother Ben, and kept calling Joe Ben even after Joe corrected him, because apparently all Asians look alike, even over phone calls and text messages. Waid, you've got to be the dumbest motherfucker on the face of the planet. You didn't leave a trail of breadcrumbs, you built a whole fucking bakery with a neon sign saying this is where I fucked your boy Zach. Actually, it's worse than that because Waid is pinned from multiple directions on both the tortious interference and defamation claims, and he did it to himself because he couldn't keep his mouth shut. Nick Rekieta actually read through the documents on his live stream. I'll link to them below. What I want to focus on are the text messages between Joe Dunn and Mark Waid because they're unbelievable. It starts off with Dunn texting Waid. This was on May 11, 5:51 p.m. He says, quote, "Thanks for talking to me this afternoon. I have decided to drop the project. Statement on Facebook coming soon. Waid.
You're a very good man, Precious. Oh yes. Text or DM me when the statement goes up, and I'll recirculate it if you like. Darling.
That sounds a lot like Waid just got what he wanted. I don't know any other way to interpret this. It looks like Waid admitting that he contacted Dunn to get him to cancel Jawbreakers. I can't see any other way to view it because it makes no sense otherwise. Why else would Waid say that Dunn is a very good man for dropping the book? Dunn says he posted the statement and then Waid says,
"Good man. Thank you and stay in touch. Do you want me to repost it? Or will it create more headaches for you?"
I'm not sure how to approach it. I'm prepared for the lashing I'm about to get from the other direction.
Why don't you give it a day, Precious? That way, it looks less like I'm just trying to take a victory lap and sleep on it a couple of nights. But my offer to do an interview is still good.
Holy shit. That's your tortious interference right there. Waid basically admits he's totally aware of how this will look to normal people. He says he doesn't want to look like he's taking a, quote, victory lap, meaning he doesn't want to look like he got what he wanted, which was for AP not to publish Jawbreakers. I don't know any other way to read that. He knows what it will look like if he goes public immediately, which implies he knows that people will assume he told Dunn to cancel the book. And if he knew it then, he probably knew it before he contacted Dunn, so yeah, he's basically admitting he interfered. Unreal. Unreal. You'd think humans had bred out this level of stupidity, but no. And why do you want to do an interview? What is the point of that? It just makes it look worse. It looks like you're plotting to get the book canceled and then trying to gloat in public about it. And it also looks like you're rewarding Dunn for doing what you wanted. Dude, you've got no defense. None. So then a day goes by and Waid checks in. This is May 12th, 1:58 p.m. Waid sends a text.
"Just checking in to see how you're holding up, Precious."
Of course you are.
Fat Habit is always so polite.
When I tweeted about this document, one guy said that it reminds him of the text you see between abusers and their victims, and it really does. Here's Waid bullying a guy into canceling a book, allegedly, gloating about it when the guy does it, allegedly, and then following up pretending to care. So then Dunn says, quote, "I went to a small show to get away. I've not gone to Facebook or checked my email since yesterday, so that reduces my stress. Thanks for asking. I wrote a 4-page indictment of the industry last night. I think you will enjoy it when I finish."
I had to close my Facebook account after all the non-stop death threats, Precious. With love, to read your manifesto.
I bet you would, you insufferable twat. First of all, I don't believe you got non-stop death threats. I think people chewed you out, maybe sent you some nasty emails, but I don't buy for a second that you were getting constant death threats. Bullshit. And of course you'd want to read Dunn's indictment, which you call a manifesto, which says so much about how you think about things. You probably thought it was going to be something supporting your position, like you managed to convert him to your warped political cult. Dunn asked Waid if he's going to this Houston convention. This would be the same one where Waid trashed your boy Zach in public. Then Dunn goes silent for 3 days. And then, on May 15th, a little after 4 p.m., Waid sends this.
Heard enough, Precious? Why in the world is Meyer claiming that you called him in tears? Hope you're well. Brian.
What's happened is that your boy Zach went public. He talked about it, specifically how Dunn acted during their conversation, and it spread. I think Nick Rekieta may have also done his live stream talking to Zach about it too. So it's out there that Dunn said something different to Meyer than what he texted to Mark Waid. That's what's going on here. And obviously Waid realizes it looks bad if Dunn called up Richard, coughed twice if you need help Meyer, and broke down. Any rational, reasonable person would take that to mean Dunn regretted having to cancel the contract. And then you would have to ask why, and then you'd follow the trail back only to find that before Dunn talked to Waid, he intended to publish Jawbreakers, and then after he talked to Waid, according to the documents during this 15-minute phone call, Dunn changed his mind. That makes it sound like something Waid said to him made Dunn change his mind. In other words, tortious interference. Oi fucking vey, you're like a fourth-rate Super Friends villain. Jesus. And we're going to see that Waid basically confirms, yeah, he interfered. Dunn says, I'm not commenting anymore. Waid.
I don't blame you, Precious. You haven't turned on me, I hope. I said that tongue-in-cheek, but the lack of a reply has me nervous. When can we talk?
Oh my god. Oh my god. You're so fucking stupid. He's turned on you? Even as a joke, why would you text that? You've got Richard Cult of Personality Meyer saying for days that you bullied this man into canceling their deal, so you text something that totally makes it look like you bullied Dunn into canceling the deal, and then even in your walk back you double back on that to say that his lack of a reply has you nervous? Dunn replies back and says, quote, I do apologize, but essentially I'm trying to put this behind me, and as not to say or do anything that can be misinterpreted or misunderstood, I have instructed everyone, including myself, not to comment on the situation.
Well, I understand that, Precious, and you know that I'm here to help, but you're not getting blame anymore. The story is that you called in tears to confess and that I bullied you. I think that's 100% fiction. You said at the time you didn't feel I was bullying or harassing you in the least, correct? Ben? Left you a VM, not asking for anything but confirmation that you and I are good with one another still. Or if not, what can I do?
And there is your case. There is your case. Gone. Glittered away like the hair on your head. It sounds like when Waid talked to Dunn, he asked if Dunn felt bullied or harassed. That implies Waid knew it could be interpreted that way, and he still did it. And look at what he says. You're not even getting blame anymore. Like someone had set these folks on Dunn, and now that Dunn had canceled the book, the folks have been called off. Then it just gets sad, because this whole time Waid thinks he's been talking to Ben Dunn, but he's actually been talking to Joe. And for some reason he doesn't know this, even though he has never talked to Ben at all. The phone call was with Joe Dunn. He's texting that number, so somehow Waid has convinced himself he's talking to somebody he's not actually talking to. So Joe corrects him. He says, quote, I'm sorry, but this is not Ben. I'm his brother and publisher of Antarctic Press. Again, I'm sorry, but I've avoided being online and taking calls at all for the past 5 days to avoid all of this. This has taken both a mental and physical toll on me and my family. I do not want to say or do anything at this time. I hope you can please respect that.
So long as you let me know that we're good, because now I'm concerned.
And what he's concerned about is how Dunn interpreted their conversation, as well he should be. If Dunn actually took it as bullying, then Waid has a very real legal problem. Remember, at this point, people are telling Meyer he should sue, and Waid has probably seen that. If I remember right, Meyer said he was thinking about it in a couple of videos around the time. So yeah, this is a real issue for Waid. What he's looking for is for Dunn to say that everything's kosher. If Dunn says that, then Waid can have some legal cover. That's why Waid goes, quote,
"What have I done to offend you?"
He's playing the victim while trying to cover his ass. Dunn tells him, quote, "I don't want to be misconstrued. I don't want to have to use disclaimer words. I don't want any words I use for public consumption. I do not want any misinterpretation. Personally, I can say we're good in the sense that I'm not angry at anyone but myself. I blame me, myself, and I for everything, and I'm living with that now, and I know I have to live with myself, that I facilitated more rhetoric. Nobody has offended me. I offended myself."
"You said I didn't bully you. Do you still feel this way, Precious? It weighs on me. Ben, that's all I will ever ask of you, and it stays between us. Do you think that I bullied you?"
That's so damning. Before, it was that Dunn said he didn't feel bullied or harassed. Now it's that he explicitly said he wasn't bullied, which really implies Waid brought it up himself. What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, how are you this stupid? This is just sad. Like Harvey Weinstein begging for a woman to watch him masturbate sad. So Dunn doesn't give Waid what he wants. He gives a very good non-answer, and the subtext seems to imply that he totally felt bullied. It's almost a lawyer's response, it's that well constructed. But the gem, the creme de la creme, is Waid's response, and I'm just going to read the whole exchange all the way through. Dunn says, quote, "I made my decision based on a variety of many factors to protect me, but mostly to protect my family and employees. I ultimately made the decision. It was 100% my decision. I will accept the total consequence of that decision."
"No, the consequence is now on me, not you. I wish you'd been honest with me on Friday. All of it was an effort to help you. Will you at least give me that? Because everything you are saying to me indicates that you weren't straight with me when you confirmed you didn't feel bullied by me at all, and that we were good. Are you changing your story to say I bullied you? Or were you straight with me on Friday? That's all I need to know. Then I'll leave you alone. I'll lose your number. You never need to hear from me again. Just tell me I didn't intentionally bully you or hurt you. Because if I did, I need to know."
In the words of Randy Orton, stupid. Stupid. If you weren't bullying Joe Dunn then, you're totally doing it now. In print. You're texting this man, demanding that he say you didn't bully him. And it doesn't come across like you're asking him to tell the truth because you give him an ultimatum.
Give me what I want, and I'll leave you alone. I'll lose your number. You never need to hear from me again. Give it to me. Give it to me!
This is Mark Waid, unfiltered, unpasteurized, just 100% grade A soy-fed asshole. Remember when all those other accusations came out about him and I said I didn't need to hear them? I said I just needed to see how he behaved after the Jawbreakers affair? This is why. Like I said then, he was so casual about this that I have every reason to think he's done this before. This text chain proves that. Look at how casual he is about this. Look at how he doesn't give a damn about whether this will get out. He's texting Dunn like he's sure Dunn will never share this, that it will never be seen by anyone. He's so confident that he's, by any objective observation, bullying Dunn to get him to say he wasn't bullied before. It's right there in blue and white. This is the guy supposedly fighting for women and minorities and gays. This is the guy who thinks the strong protect the weak. This is Mark Waid, as he is when he thinks no one will see. At this point, dude, your lawyer, Mark S. Zaid Esquire, super attorney at law, should probably be telling you to apologize and settle the damn case. The more stuff that comes out, the worse you're gonna look. I mean, you got the $75,000 from GoFundMe. Just give Richard the money. Call it a day. Spare yourself the further embarrassment. Or don't. I mean, we're all going to make a ton of videos showing what type of troglodyte behavior you engage in. This is absolutely sad and embarrassing, and this is what the industry really is. We just saw this again with Sean Gordon Murphy with them in this Whisper Network bullshit. He says something nice about Doug Tenopple, so they want to take him out. This has got to stop. And the only way it stops is by this type of thing coming out. So yeah, if you offer a settlement to Richard, if it's good, he should take it. But if it ain't, take his ass to court and expose this motherfucker like he's in the middle of a gay pride parade. Treat him like it's a Folsom Street Fair. Just put his ass out for the world to see. Cause there's a whole lot of it. But what do I know? I'm just some guy.